Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Hear these that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
O children of Israel. The children of Israel are the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
That's right.
That's who the Bible belongs to. Read.
Bring it up. Against the whole family which are brought up from the land of Egypt.
That's the family God brought out from the land of Egypt. If you know the history of the Exodus, God delivered the Israelites. That's known as the 12 tribes. Read.
Saying, you only.
What?
You only.
In other words, only you, Israelites, read.
Have I known of all the families of the earth.
So God, contrary to popular belief, God only knows the Israelites.
That's right.
He doesn't know any other nation.
That's right.
Read.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
And if you're wondering why the Israelites are constantly in slavery, that's why we were punished. You understand? If you're wondering why the blacks went into captivity, because they're the Israelites and they broke God's commandments.
That's right, which the Lord shall send against thee.
It's almost half. I think he's going to be the last teacher.
Okay, my sister, what's your name again? Zoe. Okay, so we're going to explain that God gave us dress. First of all, we are the Israelites. You understand? The so-called blacks are the Israelites. So as Israelites, God gave us holy dress code to abide by. You understand? There's dress code for men, there's dress code for women. You understand? God is a God of order. Get me Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. Listen closely, Zoe, yeah?
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
You heard that, Zoe? The woman shall not wear that which pertains to a man. So if you examine, men and women, what do women wear that belongs to men naturally in society? Thank you. So you got it. It's trousers. Because if you look at like 1950s, like those eras, women didn't wear trousers. That's like a new custom that came. Understand? There was a woman called, what was the woman's name again? Amelia Bloomer that introduced that. Understand? But if you examine your grandmothers, they never wore that. They wore modest apparel. Understand? They were wearing dresses, skirts, things of that nature. So when someone saw them, they would be like, yeah, that's a woman there. Back then, when women wore trousers, people would be like, they were, homosexuals. You understand? Because it was a man's apparel. Understand? Read on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So the same way that women shouldn't wear trousers, God said, as a man, you shouldn't be a cross-dresser. You shouldn't wear dresses. Do you have children? You have boys, girls? Exactly. So if your son wears a dress, what would you think about that? Say it again? That's what I'm saying. So it's the same thing. Like your daughter wearing trousers. So it's the same thing. Why? Because it puts a masculine spirit on them. Understand? When they wear a dress, they are more feminine. And so that's why in society, the women, they're masculine. Like there's a proverb out there. There's a, what is it called? A stereotype that black women are, tend to be aggressive. That's a stereotype on the earth. Understand? All that is to do with, the way we carry ourselves. Understand? God gave us holy dress code. He says, as a woman, put on dress. You understand? That's how you're known as modest. You understand? Now, so when we bring this out, people say, oh, this is modern times. You understand? We're living in modern times now. But God's law stands firm. You understand? God's laws reign supreme. And guess what? There is a judgment for, cross-dressing. There's a judgment for that. Get me that. Zephaniah 1 verse 8. I'm going to show you that, yeah? Read it out. Zephaniah, listen to this closely, Zoe.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 1 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass.
And it shall come to pass. This is a future prophecy. Read.
in the day of the Lord's sacrifice.
In the day of the Lord's sacrifice. You know what that's going into? That's going to the second coming of Christ. And guess what? Christ is a black man.
That's right. Read. That I will punish the princes and the king's children.
God said, I will punish the princes and the king's children. Israel means prince and princesses of God. So when God comes, He's going to require something of you. If you're wearing trousers, Lord is not going to be happy with you. You understand? So you hearing this, when you go home, you have a decision to make. You understand? Read.
That I will punish the princes and the king's children, and all such are clothed with strange apparel.
See that? So you're going to be judged for what you're wearing. It says, all that are clothed with strange apparel. Why does it call it strange? Because God, when you are wearing trousers, God sees it as strange. You understand? God sees it.
You haven't think that strange apparel. What does that mean?
Okay. Go back to the book of Deuteronomy. We're going to show you. That's a good question. So we just read, all that are clothed with strange apparel are going to be punished. Deuteronomy 22 verse 5.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
The woman shall not wear that which pertains to a man. So if you wear that which pertains to a man, listen, that's strange apparel according to God. And so that's how it links. You know why? I'm gonna show you why. Because if you're wearing, if you're doing anything contrary to the Bible, God sees you as a stranger. You understand? That's why it says if a woman wears trousers, that's strange apparel. And guess what? The law only belongs to you. So don't worry about the other nations doing nothing.
I would have to study that for myself.
Say it again.
I have to study that.
Yeah, well, study that. That's good, you understand? Don't just take our word for it. When you go home, go verify it. You understand? That's why a lot of our people are deceived. Why? Because they've been listening to the wrong people, and whenever they hear something, they just take it face value. Because black people, we don't read. That's one of the stereotypes that we've adopted. You understand? They said if you want to hide something from a black man, do what? Put it in a book. You understand? So what I'm telling you now, when you go home, go verify it. You understand? Don't just take it face value. Go verify it. Get me the book of Matthew 5 verse 17. Because people say, oh, I wear what I want. Listen, when God comes, there's a great judgment for those that think they want to wear what they want and all of that stuff. Get me the book of Matthew chapter 5 verse 17.
The book of Matthew chapter 5 and verse 17.
Read.
Think not I am come to destroy the law or the prophets.
Listen, Zoe. Read it again. Pay attention.
Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets.
So this is the word of Jesus Christ. It says, don't get it twisted, they are come to destroy the law, meaning the law that we read in Deuteronomy, or the prophet, the prophecy that we read in Zephaniah. You understand? So Christ did not come to destroy anything, contrary to popular belief. Why? Because what they teach is that when Christ came, He done away with the law. That's why if you go to the churches, there's all manner of abominations there. You understand? They claim that they're Christian. Say it again. Well, there is. But listen, we don't consign the Israelis there. That we don't consign them. We don't support them. What are you talking about? Our people. Oh, of course. Yeah, we know that. But what I'm saying is that read it again. We understand that.
Matthew 5 verse 17. Think not I am come to destroy the law or the prophets.
In other words, God didn't come to destroy anything that the law said or the prophet said. You understand? Thank you. We're gonna get that. Read.
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
So the prophecy we read in Zephaniah that's coming to destroy those that are clothed with strange apparel, He's coming to fulfill that. So that has not been fulfilled yet. You understand? Letting you know that that's still in effect. You understand? Letting you know that the law has not been done away with. He's coming to fulfill prophecy. You understand? Read.
Verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass.
For truly I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass. Do you see heaven and earth now? Thank you. Read.
One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law.
In other words, the law still stands. You understand? So simple law like a woman should wear a dress, that still stands. You understand? Read. Read on.
Till all be fulfilled.
Till everything is fulfilled. You understand? So as long as Christ has not cracked the skies to bring judgment, we must still obey the commandments of God. You understand?
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.